I said to you when we first discussed this that my greatest fear, Will, is that I'm going to end up on a Brown Cardigan video.
Yeah.
So I was riding home on Wednesday, and this fucking magpie, and they were vicious this time. They're up their game. They're now actually before
They've heard you. They've heard you talking shit about them.
Yeah.
Like, was it after the podcast came out? Is there a chance the word has got around?
It was the West Byron Magpie Massive.
Yeah.
I've come to fucking sort shit out. No, so they're actually tapping at my helmet now. That didn't used to happen.
Yeah.
They used to just like snap their beaks and flap their wings, but now I'm getting little pecks on the helmet.
Yeah.
So it was a particularly violent attack this time, and I'm doing my get off, rack off, get out of here, bugger off, like that, swinging my arm. And then I feel a vehicle pulling up alongside me, and I turn to my right, and three tradies in a ute with their mobile phones out.
Oh no!
Filming.
I feel like this is a Brown Cardigan setup. Like, I feel like they've heard that it's your worst nightmare, and then some tradies have heard that and just gone, well, hang on, where is this road? We can work this out from the details he's provided. I think we can work out where this is. We'll take in a couple of spare magpies that we've been raising as our own children, and we will release them, and then we'll have, like, I imagine they weren't the only tradies driving that road. I reckon there was probably about
a lot of tradies.
But I think for this specific purpose, they had recruited 8 to 10 tradies, right, who were doing a constant loop up and down the road, just ready to film at any stage when this happens. So do you think that they got footage of you? Do you think there is a chance you will turn up on Brown Cardigan?
Well, I haven't seen it. It's been 4 days, and I have checked every day. And
every day.
I haven't seen myself yet. And I imagine, like, Brown Cardigan is a very popular Instagram page, and I imagine they get many submissions. Yes. I'm hoping that my reaction was not humiliating enough. Like, it wasn't like I was wobbling or nothing else funny happened. It was just me swiping at a magpie. But
what if you're recognizable? Like, because, I mean, that adds some value to it. It'd be pretty funny to see, like,
the guy from Home and Away.
Yeah, Home and Away. Look at Home and Away, dickhead can't handle magpie. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. Look at this dickhead.
Maybe actually. I was going to say I didn't really look like, I didn't have my Home and Away face on, but I had just shaved.
Right.
Because I had a little bit more of a beard on Home and Away. So I don't know. Maybe. But I think also, like, I had the helmet on. I had like a jacket on. I'm in exercise gear. You know, you see people out of context. I'm not famous enough that you would immediately pick that. I think what would happen is you'd sort of send it, and then someone in the comments would be like, I think that's the dude from, McLeod's Daughters or whatever.
Right.
But it hasn't turned up yet. So I'm just assuming that it was because it wasn't funny.
I mean, that's good footage though, because you used to ride a motorbike on McLeod's Daughters, right?
That's right.
Your character used to ride a motorbike because you weren't very good at riding a horse. So they put you on a motorbike. So now what I'm seeing is one of those videos where it's side by side video footage. So one of it's like you on a motorbike in McLeod's Daughters kind of rocking up, and the other one's you on a push bike with magpies pecking your helmet and you swearing at them. And it's like compare the pair is what I'm imagining.
I mean, what do you feel ethically about filming someone being attacked by a magpie? Like, are you for it?
You're in public, man. You're in public. Anything's fair game if you're in public.
I guess everything gets filmed these days, right? Like, as soon as something good or bad happens, the cameras come out.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that you can't go out in the world without the fear of being filmed in any situation. And you see it now when shit goes down. Like, not just this sort of stuff, but like when actual shit goes down. We're always seeing videos of these attacks or fights or whatever, because the first time that something happens, people's immediate reaction is to pull out their phone and start filming it.
Well, I think it's not a bad thing in the sense that if it is like a criminal event or whatever, like you need documentation like that. George Floyd case wouldn't have even been known about if there wasn't like all those camera angles, even though there were witnesses there. And I mean, I agree.
Look, I agree. There are some times when that is very important citizen journalism, but there's sometimes when it's being recorded for more of a Brown Cardigan-esque, moment where you're like, hey, instead of filming that person being racially abused, you could actually step in and stop that person from being racially abused.
Well, I guess it's funny, isn't it? Like, they talk about bystander apathy. That often happens, when there's a big crowd of people and someone's being harassed, no one does anything. And I guess that video camera psychologically, it separates you from what's going on. So there is a kind of separation because you're now viewing it through your camera. But then you can also convince yourself you are doing something.
I am doing something.
I'm filming it. So
I'm a cameraman.
I'm making a difference. Yeah,
I'm
I'm a cameraman.
Could be.
In fact, refer to me now as camera man. I fell into a vat of cameras.
Or camera woman. Or camera woman.
Sorry. Or camera person.
FFS.
Yeah, that's right. I'm camera they.
Yeah, sorry, yes. Whatever. I'm a camera. Look, I have a camera. I'm doing my bit, is the point.
Everyone on the train is like, mate, what do you think? The assault's over.
Why still there? Why are you going through this? You're still yelling out about pronouns. Like, what's wrong with you?
We, oh, damn it.
You look up from your phone, everyone else is now filming you.
You.
Guy
And then you're on
freaks
Brown
out about
Cardigan.
pronouns while trying to film attack.
Look at this pronoun prat. That's the hashtag.
Pronoun pratfalls hashtag.
To see the full video, join our Patreon.
Patreon.com/TOFOP.